you will actually have to write an essay. And so that'd be more challenging. A paragraph is, 10 to 12 sentences, maybe as few as seven, but an essay is usually 4 or 5 paragraphs. Right. So you're doing 4 or 5 times as much work as you would do for a paragraph. You would do that 4 times or 5 times as much work when you're writing your essay. And so those paragraphs, they can't just be individual units. They have to link together. So I'll be showing you all of that, how you link those paragraphs together, how you link your sentences within your paragraph together, and how they have a really important and good structure. This is a little essay that was written by me, and what this essay does is tell about the structure of an essay. So it's an essay on writing essays. Here we go. The Art of Writing an Essay, or How to Pass English. Notice that this doggy is upside down. There's a reason for that. It's not just a mistake. And here we go. How do universities communicate? Cell phone? Satellite? Yelling really loudly? That was a joke. If you laughed, you got bonus marks. An essay? The single most important medium of expression in academic institutions around the world is the essay. Unfortunately, many students in Canada do not learn how to write an essay until they reach their first year of college or university. And by then, it is already too late. And yet, the process is not that difficult. A well-developed essay consists of 3 parts: a clear introduction, a strong body, a compelling conclusion. Introduction. That's that first paragraph, your very first paragraph. Begins with a hook, then narrows the topic. Right, so your hook is kind of generalized. Then you narrow that down in a sentence. And then you might narrow it down in another sentence. Notice how I have 2, narrow the topic. And then finally, it ends with a specific thesis statement. So that's over here on the left here where we have thesis. What is it? It equals the topic, whatever your topic is, your opinion about that topic, all right? So you have an opinion about that topic. And then your proof, your supporting point number 1, your supporting point number 2, and your supporting point number 3. For example, look at this introduction. Hook, see the hook in red? The single most important medium of expression in academic institutions around the world is the essay. So you're going to narrow that down. So here's the green one, narrow the topic. Unfortunately, many students, so now we're just talking about students in Canada. Now we're just talking about Canada, not the rest of the world, do not learn how to write an essay until they reach their first year of college or university. Now I'm going to narrow the topic again. Look at the yellow one. And yet the process of writing an essay is not that difficult. Here comes our thesis. A well-developed essay must have a clear introduction, a strong body, and a compelling conclusion. Boom. Notice the thesis has a well-developed essay. We're talking about that. That's my topic. Must have. That's my opinion. It must have these things. Some people could disagree with me, but I'm going to prove it in the course of the essay. And now here's my 3 support. Introduction, body, conclusion, clear introduction, strong body, compelling conclusion. Boom. Okay, now what about your body paragraphs? So body paragraphs revolve around the 3 main supporting points in the thesis. Okay, so the text is telling about the introduction. My first body paragraph will be explaining how to write an introduction. My second body paragraph has text about the body of an essay, and my third body will have text or words about the conclusion and how to write a good conclusion. Topic sentences. Right. Now, just as the thesis is very important to the introduction, but the thesis comes last, for your body paragraphs each need a topic sentence, which usually comes first. These 3 points need to be in your topic sentences. This will be your topic sentence of your first body paragraph. This will be in the topic sentence of your second body paragraph. And this will be in the topic sentence of your third body paragraph. Body content should be specific. You need to have reasons. That means you use like the word because. It needs to have facts. What are facts? Facts are things that are like have numbers, dates, names of real people. Those are facts. All right. And then finally, you need examples. And that's a really good. The quotes can count as examples from a text. Examples could also be real life examples. Say you were writing about yourself, you can use yourself as an example of something. Like if something happened to you, you could say that. Okay, here's the next one. Body paragraphs should be connected with joining words such as first, next, finally. You should also have those words within your paragraph as well. Joining words. Finally, the conclusion begins with a restatement of the thesis. A well-developed essay must have a clear introduction, a strong body, and a compelling conclusion. Now, this is the restated thesis. Hear it right here. A well-developed introduction, body, and conclusion are essential to the structure of an essay. Boom. Conclusion, what else should it look like? Mirrors the introduction, moving from the specific to the general. Do you see how it's the reverse of the introduction? The pyramid went the opposite direction. So you start with your thesis restatement, and then you don't narrow the topic. Now you broaden the topic. You make the topic bigger. And then you broadened it again and make it even bigger. And then you have a final statement. The final sentence is called the clincher because it is the last chance to convince the reader of the importance of your argument.